Staff at the new hospital in Fergus got their hands on a piece of history today, a time capsule found during demolition of the old Groves Memorial Community Hospital. This afternoon, its contents were revealed. CTV's Heather Senoran joins us live with more. Heather, how long ago was this capsule put together?
70 years ago, Krista. Cracking it open today was the chief of staff and a family physician who has long ties to the old hospital before it was torn down. This is what the old Groves Memorial Community Hospital looked like before it was demolished last year. Turns out hidden within the walls of one of the hospital wings was a time capsule.
Yeah, so the capsule was laid there, I guess, in 54, 55 when they were building the hospital at that time.
70 years later, to help uncover what's inside, the current chief of staff at the new Groves Memorial.
Oh, wow. The voters list.
And John Stickney, whose career at the old site spans 4 decades.
Still working part-time.
Newspapers from 1954 and 1955 were inside, along with pamphlets and a union book. One of Stickney's favorite findings, the blueprints to the old building, bringing back memories of his years starting as a family physician.
We walked those halls and we took care of babies and sick children.
The blueprint bringing back personal memories too.
I was just looking at the obstetrical area, which is where my children were born, in that particular room, and one of my grandchildren.
While staff say the modern building was much needed, it's good to reminisce.
I think the square footage of the building is probably close to double the old square footage, but that's simply because the modern needs and space is bigger and different than it was back then.
Many history buffs came for the unveiling, excited to see the capsule contents.
No, it's great to see what was in it and how well things didn't mold, or it was well preserved.
The most unique find, a handwritten letter from a counselor at the time, describing what life is like in the 1950s.
That they were in peace and security, and they hoped that we were as well, and that we'd remembered things that mattered and things that were important, that they valued the town and the growth and the people that made the town great.
The note ending with a prediction from its writer saying, "We're traveling faster than the speed of sound, but you're probably traveling in space."
They were going into space in the late 50s and the 60s for the Apollo missions, right? And then landing on the moon in 69. And then, of course, the space shuttle through the 80s and the 90s and 2000s until that finished. And now we're into commercial space travel.
The hospital's current staff say they will be putting together a new time capsule for the next generation of healthcare providers to uncover one day. The chief of staff did note wherever they decide to put the next time capsule, they will try to do it in a way that it is clear that it is there, because they almost didn't see this time capsule as it was hidden and a big surprise to find. Krista.
Amazing, and a good idea to let people know it's there in the future. CTV's Heather Senoran reporting.